can put it.
Ready?
See, I can't do it. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I hope everybody's doing well. This is the Steve and Caroline live show. Today is Wednesday, July 15th. And most of you probably already know that Steve's not here today. This is not Steve. Surprise.
Surprise!
This is West Maharrey, our amazing regional IT director, our wonderful producer sometimes. So he's filling in.
Got a couple hats on.
Couple hats. He's got lots of hats that he wears. So he's filling in today. And if Steve were here, he would say, "Thank you for being here. We have a great show in store for you today." He says that every single time.
Really? Well, thank you for being here. We have a great show for you.
We always have a great show. Always.
Always.
In fact, the first few episodes, I think I counted, the first 7 episodes that we have recorded, I didn't do a teaser video.
Mm-hmm.
We would just load the whole thing onto Facebook, and, 5 people would probably watch the whole thing.
Right.
Nobody's going to watch the whole thing. So then I decided to do the teaser videos. Well, I had never done one for the first episode, and it was on Steve's computer. I have all the rest of them.
Okay.
So I went back over that one because we're thinking about doing a compilation video
Yes.
of our whole
you guys have
season.
You've been on air long enough. You could probably syndicate now, right?
Well, we think we already are in some areas. So I thought, wow, that first show, it wasn't as terrible as I thought. When I was going to look back at it, I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to just see some not so pretty things, but it was not bad.
Yeah.
We had a lot of information in that first show.
I'm sure.
A lot of information.
A lot going on back then. Still a lot going on, but
Oh my gosh, yes. But the beginning of it was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazier than crazy. So if you want to communicate with us today, I've got my email up, celler@axlife.org. Feel free to reach out. A number of you have sent in your summer vacation photos because that's our theme today. So we're going to get to those. We also have a little surprise visit coming up. But let's do your pictures first.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, we can do that. So
you were recently on vacation.
I was. Yeah, a few weeks ago, we were down in the Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. The Outer Banks is listed. Where's it at? Outer Banks.
To make the cut for
It's
vacation
listed on
destinations?
one of the. Okay, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 top vacation spots.
Not bad. Yeah,
in the U.S.
It's a cool spot. I've been fortunate enough to be there 2 times before, so this is my 3rd time down there. But it had been some time. It's been
Changed?
It's been a number of years. No, still the
No,
same.
still the same.
Same.
I had a roommate in
drill.
college from Currituck County,
Okay.
which is in the Outer Banks
Yeah, up
area.
north. Yeah.
hmm So tell us about this photo.
This is myself, my lovely wife Lauren, and our little boy Jackson.
Jackson
So
is
we're getting some sun.
he's a sweetie pie. How old is Jackson?
Jackson is 15 months now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he's walking around. This was his first beach trip, so he got to walk around on the beach. It was pretty funny to watch him with the waves. He
You get knocked over?
didn't know he did get knocked over a couple times, and he wasn't too sure about him. So it was pretty funny to watch him react to it.
So Jackson's your first?
Jackson's our
child?
first. Yep.
Was it a life-changing event?
Yes. Yeah. Like everybody says.
I've heard.
Can't go back. I mean, it's. I wouldn't have it any other way. He's
He's a beautiful boy.
a lot of fun.
And this is a sweet picture. Sweet dad and son picture. All right. So let's hear from our absent co-host, Steve.
Hey guys. just want to let you know that it is beautiful here in Key West. We're actually not staying in Key West. We're actually staying in Big Pine Key, one of the other keys. I'm sure you already know that. It's my first time here. It's beautiful, beautiful today. We're actually behind me. It's the ocean on Smathers Beach in Key West.
Wow, I'm jealous.
So, yeah, I'm jealous too. I told him when I texted him back, I said, I'm so jealous. Now, you guys know that Steve is a man of few words, and so his video was actually like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Cut it down to about 23 seconds.
I was going to say, that seemed very short-winded for Steve.
Yes, yes, very short-winded. And you see I cut him off. All right, next we have Bill and Carol Price, and this is them at the Grand Canyon.
Wow.
Have you ever been to the Grand
I have
Canyon?
not.
I haven't
Yeah, it's
either.
Definitely on the bucket list for sure.
It's beautiful. I've been near there, but I've never been there.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing.
Beautiful.
Prices, very nice. And next we have the Abrams, and she said that these gourds look like geese. I don't know where they're at or when this was, but that's Mary Jo. Mr. Abrams, there you go. Let's see if we have
Nice
another
gourds.
one. Okay, that's it for now. We're going to go through some more. We have tons of photos. So if you send me a photo, you will see it today. This is interesting. The number one, this is according to the U.S. News.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. News,
Sounds reliable.
yes. The 20 top best summer vacations in the United States. I bet you can never guess what's number one.
Number one in the United States. Ooh, if I were to pick, honestly, I gotta imagine the Florida Keys are up there near the top. I mean, I'll throw that out there in
Keys?
Steve's honor. Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong. In fact, the Keys did Florida. Let's see. Did Florida? I don't know if Florida even made this list because I thought Disney might be one of the ones
yeah.
for families. But this one was Yellowstone.
Okay, and I was gonna say a national
National
park.
park.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
You been to Yellowstone?
I have not been to Yellowstone. Again, on the bucket list.
I have been to Yellowstone. We took a couple of cross-country trips earlier in our marriage, and we flew out one year to Northern California. And by northern, I mean very close to Oregon.
Okay. Yeah.
Not San Francisco.
Yeah.
Really high up there. And so we drove home. My husband's friend that we went to visit was an old car lover like my husband. And so we drove home this what year was it? 61 baby blue Plymouth station wagon.
Yeah.
Because Alex wanted it on the East Coast so that when he came to visit us, he would drive it home. So everywhere we went, we took a picture of me and Dave, and then the car.
Yeah, the car had to be in the picture, of course.
I couldn't find any of the pictures. They're somewhere downstairs in the basement. But we went to Yellowstone, and beautiful, beautiful.
Now, Yellowstone, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the Old Faithful, the
That's
the
Old
geysers
Faithful.
and all the...
Yes, in fact, we had a fight at Old Faithful. We got there. It evidently erupts every 45 to 90 every 90 minutes.
Okay.
Every hour and a half. It had just erupted like 5 minutes before we got there.
Of course.
So, Dave, my husband, he says, "We've been to Yellowstone. We've already been here. We can go now and tell people we've been to Yellowstone." And I said, "No, I want to see Old Faithful. We're like a long way from home."
Right.
Well, I'm not waiting around. I said, "Well, you'll find me right here." So he stormed off, and then an hour and 25 minutes later, here he comes.
Yeah. So
And
you
we
saw
saw
Old
it.
Faithful.
Yes, we did. We saw Old Faithful.
Good.
We did.
Good.
Okay, so moving on, we have the one and only Catherine Jeter. Now, it's hard to see in this picture. Maybe it's better on your TV, but Catherine is wearing one of her famous bikini shirts.
Okay. Yeah.
So it looks like she's wearing
I see it now. Yeah.
a bikini. So this is on Lake Toxaway, where they have a cabin, not too far from here.
Okay.
And then we have Alex and Larry Poe, and they like to enjoy dinner up at Grove Park Inn in
Very nice,
Asheville. I
yeah.
like to eat up there as well. Very nice buffet.
Yeah.
Prime rib buffet, I think what they're known for. But I imagine they're serving that right now.
Right. It's a shame, yeah, because
I don't think there's any buffet
Yeah.
restaurants open.
I can't imagine that it
Mm-mm.
would be. But,
How would you even? Yeah,
Yeah, I've had their breakfast buffet, and yeah, it's something.
there. It's a
Yeah.
nice place. It's a really lovely atmosphere.
Yes, yeah, great view.
Now, this week, we have Susan Bogeman is now at Hilton Head with her family.
Very nice.
So she's with her daughters and her granddaughters. So beautiful, beautiful family right there. And it doesn't look very crowded.
Yeah, yeah.
At least for this picture, you did a really good job of moving everybody away from behind you.
Yep. Blue
Really,
skies.
really nice.
Looks
Nice
beautiful.
blue skies. Very nice. Okay, back to our list. Now this is from TripAdvisor.
Okay.
TripAdvisor is a website where you can go and leave reviews on restaurants, on trips, on hotels, all kinds of things related to travel. On
What does
this
TripAdvisor
list,
say? What does TripAdvisors have?
they have a top 10 based on TripAdvisor users.
Okay.
They voted. And so their number one is in Florida, Orlando, Florida.
Orlando. See, there you go. Your
Yes,
Disney
yes.
Disney destination.
And they have the average nightly rate of the hotel room with each destination.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read off the destinations. There's only 10.
Okay.
And then you guess which one would have the highest hotel.
So you're gonna give me all 10, and then I'm gonna guess
Yes,
which one.
I'm going to give you all 10. The first one is Orlando, Florida. If you guys want to play it along at home, you can guess too. Number 2 is Las Vegas, Nevada,
Mm-hmm.
which is that also on my, that's not on the U.S. All right. Myrtle Beach,
Okay.
which is kind of a surprise as the number 3 in the U.S., I guess because it's right here.
Yeah, Myrtle's pretty popular. Yeah.
It's very popular. All right, Maui, Hawaii,
Okay.
New York City,
Mm-hmm.
Key West. Key West is on this list, Steve. Whenever you listen to this, we're thinking about you. Number 7 is New Orleans. This is kind of interesting. Number 8, Ocean City, Maryland. Okay.
Ocean City, Maryland is nice. I could tell you from my I used to live up north. It's a good spot. It's a good
So it's a
beach
place
spot.
where people in the Northeast would go.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're willing to drive a little bit further. I mean, there's some nice beaches in New Jersey, but Ocean City, Maryland was definitely a hot
I
spot
used to live in New
drive
Jersey.
down. Yeah.
I spent maybe 3 or 4 years of my childhood there. So we used to
Okay.
go to the coast up
Yeah.
there.
You got a nice boardwalk there and all that.
Yeah,
So.
nice. Coney Island.
Coney Island, okay.
All right, San Diego,
Uh-huh.
California. And the last one is Virginia Beach,
Okay.
Virginia. So which one do you think would have the highest hotel summer nightly rate?
So I'm gonna say. Let me see the list real quick. Oh, yeah, you can't give me the prices, but there was one that jumped out at me. I gotta say Maui. Maui's got to be up there.
Wow.
That's my.
You're so smart.
Is it?
Yes,
Ding, ding,
that's
ding?
number 1. Ching, ching, ching. $533
Oof.
for a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Let's see, which one do you think is the least amount? I'll go through them again. Orlando, Las Vegas, Myrtle Beach, Maui, New York City, Key West, New Orleans, Ocean City, San Diego, Virginia Beach.
So
The cheapest.
I'm gonna say, they want to get people there so they can spend money elsewhere. I'm gonna say Las Vegas.
You are the most clever guy, you guys.
Wow,
That's
that's-
right, $167. In fact, that's the only, no, let's see, New Orleans is 196. Those are the only 2 in the 100 range.
200, yeah.
All right.
Good to know.
Let's move on to some pictures.
Oh,
So if you're planning a vacation, which right now we're not, we're just dreaming about vacations, let me know and I can give you those statistics. So this is Susan McClure, and she is kayaking on Lake Toxaway. Do you remember a long time ago in January when the world was normal? We had our legacy campaign here, and the Jeters had their cabin at Lake Toxaway on the block for auction. So Susan McClure won that week, and here she is kayaking. So she must have been there between now and January. I don't know when.
Nice.
And the Lawlers, Johanna and John, they go to Germany every year to the same inn, to the same room, the same weeks
Wow.
for around 30 years. I'm not
That's something.
sure. I don't think they're able to go this week. This year. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, it's a
But
strong tradition, though, 30 years.
That's a very strong tradition. So in this picture, they are actually in Austria. And here's the interesting part. It was taken from Ta Flax, who was a Tri-States resident, family home, front patio in Austria.
Oh, wow.
So talk about a small world.
Talk about a view out of your front door.
That's gorgeous, yes. And is that water or is that just, that's not water, is it?
No, I think it's just the...
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
We have a special visitor who's in our studio audience who just came in. Wonderful. We have a huge audience today.
Now a live audience.
Yes. Because West is here. That's right. So we have a special guest. You might have seen her already this morning because this is Dee.
You look so pretty today.
How's
This is my house cleaning hair.
Oh, nice. How's testing?
We did great. We did great. Shout out to B3, the whole third floor. Michelle and I had. Awesome.
Everybody was there?
No.
No, but you were awesome. So just go with that. Go with that.
Awesome. A2 yesterday. But it went better this time. People were ready. And
Good.
we're still going to do some testing. We've got about 12 we still need to get. They're on campus. And they'll be in the Mountain Club from 1 to 4, I think, today.
All right. So if you missed your test yesterday or today, you can go to the Mountain Club this afternoon and get that in.
Right.
And that was, what time was that? 12 to 4, you said?
Wonderful.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. 1 to
4 in
4.
the Mountain Club.
So,
Yes.
everything else is good?
We're good. We're talking about summer vacations.
People blowing you up on your email?
Wow. There's Catherine Jeter.
Catherine Jeter.
Oh, Susan McClure is at Lake Toxaway right now. Right now.
My off-campus list.
And Susan Bogeman's at Hilton Head.
Oh,
She sent a
not on mine.
picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm very
So,
jealous of
I'm very
everybody
jealous.
else.
Steve talked to us from the Keys.
Oh, yeah, I'm jealous of Steve.
Yeah, I am
Big
too.
time, yeah.
Oh, the Lawlers.
The Lawlers in Austria.
Getting to go to
I know. We just talked about that. I know.
All right. Well, I just want to come in.
Thank
again
you.
to everybody. I appreciate everybody being so willing to go through this process again.
It's probably not the last time.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
But, we will get results out as soon as we get them. We are anticipating about a week.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Dee.
Yes.
Doing the best I can here. I'm no Steve Harden, but
Nobody is Steve. And,
That's
we're
true.
glad there's only one.
yeah.
We're really glad. All right. So here is Peggy Jasky. This was in 2011. Big vacation in Mexico with children and grandchildren. What a lovely big family.
Yep.
What a great trip. I've been to Mexico, but not to any of the beaches.
Same. Yeah, I know the only time I've been is we stopped off. I'm trying to think of the islands. It was on a Western Caribbean cruise, and it was there's a small little island on the east coast of Mexico. I can't think of it right now.
I don't know either. I went
Cozumel, that's what it is.
Cozumel, yes, I've heard about
That's
Cozumel.
my only Mexico experience.
Yeah. I went on a mission trip after I graduated college. So I was in orphanages near the Texas borders.
Yeah.
Big difference than Cozumel.
Yeah, well, sure.
And where I was, and I can't remember the name of the place, but it was a great experience. Okay, coming up, we have Ellen Hendrickson and her late husband. They used to trailer their horses all over the mountains in the Carolinas and Tennessee during the summer months.
Wow, just bouncing around. That's cool.
So how cool is that? Thank you for sharing with us, Ellen. How cool is that? I met Mr. Hendrickson when they moved here. Very lovely man.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm so glad I had that pleasure. And here is our lovely Dee James and her family. This, I think, was last year at Myrtle Beach, 2019. Now, they didn't do as good of a job as Ms. Bogeman did getting the people out of the background. So there's lots of people. One of my sisters is actually at Myrtle Beach right now. And she said they're all social distancing. There's like little pods set up all over the beach.
Oh, really? That's
and
cool.
Myrtle Beach is a hot spot right now, so I'm glad she's being careful.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful right now, for sure.
Here is Brigitte and her late husband on their last vacation together in Switzerland.
Wow.
I've never been to Switzerland. That is
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
breathtaking, yeah.
That is amazing. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to go through all these pictures because I want to make sure we get through all of them, and we are only halfway. So this is yours truly. This was on another trip we had out west. We went to Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
And so I was, it looks like I'm in meditation, looking at the water, but it was really just to take a picture.
Man, that is some
So
view there.
it's a really humongous lake. There's lots of little beautiful nooks and crannies, lots of things to do. Of course, if you go in the wintertime, there's skiing, lots of skiing.
Right.
But we always, the few times, I think we went 3 times, it was in the, we either went in the spring or late summer.
Yeah. That's what I would prefer. I'm not a skier myself.
Not a skier.
Um,
Have you ever snow skied?
I've not. I've not skied or snowboarded or any of that.
I tried it one time when I was in high school,
Yeah.
and I never wanted to do it again.
It
So I
seems
never
like it's
did.
something. It seems like a learning curve there.
Yes, now you know who is a skier is Catherine Jeter.
Okay.
She
And
still
she's big
goes
into
to Colorado every year, skis with her buddies, gets it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here I am again, doing a little boogie boarding a few years ago. This was at Okaloosa Island in Florida, which is near, it's in Fort Walton Beach.
Okay.
One of my favorite places to go. This was on like our second to last day, and I remember thinking, why did I wait? Why did I wait so long to do this? It was so much fun, so much fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. That's cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Here we have Carol and Carl Bender. They went to Tuscany, in Italy, a Tuscany winery, rather, where they had a tour and lunch, and that is a beautiful view as well.
Yes.
Gorgeous. So have you been to Italy?
I've not. I've
Neither.
not been. My out of states travel has been limited to Caribbean, so I haven't really. But yeah, European trip is on that bucket list. It grows every
Yes.
day. But yeah, that's definitely up there.
I've
But,
been to a few. I've been to Eastern Europe,
Okay.
been to Germany, Russia, China, Tibet. I've been a few places.
Yeah.
I tried to find a picture of me fighting the Mongolian soldier on the Great Wall, where they charge you for taking the picture
I'm sure. Yeah.
after you take the picture,
Yeah.
or they're going to whip you with their sword. So, let's see. This is from Peter Cook at Edisto Beach, and I can only think that's probably where he is right now. He said this is a typical evening at Edisto Beach. So thank you, Peter. Kobe Smith, sailing in Maine with her family from the 1960s. What a
Wow.
great picture.
This is really well.
I mean, it's
pictured,
really clear. The color's good. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
photos from that time period are not so great.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Quality.
The age of that. That's incredible.
And I guess that they're towing that boat behind them. Lovely. So Kobe and Sandy came here from Lake Lanier, South Carolina, which is where I live. And so there is Sandy with her family when they were visiting. So that is actually, that's in my basin. That's the third basin. And they used to live in an area we call the Boy Scout camp
Okay.
area. It's a small little lake.
Yeah.
It's easily confused with the Lake Lanier in Georgia.
Well, and when you said Lake Lanier, South Carolina, threw me off because
Yeah.
I'm familiar with.
It's just 5 miles around, so
Okay.
it could fit in. It could fit in like 1/100th of Lake Lanier in Georgia.
Yeah, but that's
The
cool. I
big
mean,
one.
hey man, any lake, any
Any
water.
lake is good.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't beat some fun on the water.
So it's fun. And let's see. We have Fran and Al Creasy last year.
66.
Last year, her daughters took them on a trip on Route 66, and this was obviously the end of the trail.
Yeah.
So that's a famous
The end
scenic
of the line. Yeah.
highway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. This was for, I guess she emailed it to me so I can say it. This is for her 80th birthday, which was
Wow.
last year. So thank you, Fran. Thank you.
Yeah. What a way to spend it.
Nice way to spend it. This is the Zeski clan. This is Alan with his 3 boys and their significant others. And this is the family summer week at the lake.
Nice.
So Alan is right in the middle. And then next we have them roasting marshmallows and hopefully making s'mores. Because what's a
Yes.
roasted marshmallow without chocolate and
I
graham
know.
cracker?
Yeah, what
Nothing.
are you gonna do with it? Yeah.
On the lake. So how much fun is that?
That's a lot of fun. That's
That looks
talk
like
about
a perfect place.
perfect family get together. Yeah.
Mhm. So we're actually going to go away in August, and I hope to be making s'mores then. So I think that's all the photos that we have today.
Well, thank you everyone for sharing. It's
It's a lot of pictures. I
a lot of
put
pictures.
I think I told you this earlier. Wes and I were talking about the show, what we were going to talk about, and I said, our residents don't like the portal, but you ask them for a photo on the portal, and we get the photos. So thank you so much for sharing all these photos.
And a lot of good times in those pictures. So that was fun to see. Thank you.
We need to do our birthdays. So Steve's not here. We're not going to sing. I'm just going to tell you now.
We can sing if you
You
want.
want to sing?
Yeah, we
All
have
right.
to. I feel like
All
we
right.
have to.
Well, Wes says we're going to sing. So I'm going to read the names, and then we'll sing. Glenn Gillette, the 9th. Also on the 9th, Beth File and Rosemary Whitty. On the 10th, Edna Lay and Karen Panks. On the 11th, Joe Dixon, Doug Henderson, Alan Zeski. And on the 13th, Linda Smink. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And you want
Ready?
me to start?
do
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Everybody's name we said on that
everybody.
list.
Happy birthday to
you. Great. All right, we have 2 minutes, so we're going to let Steve close us out.
Fun, lots of sun, and lots of exciting things to see here in Key West. So, hope you guys are doing great, fantastic. Hope you have a great day today. And I just wanted to check in and let you know that we miss you. Not really, really miss you. Really having a lot of fun here. But, so, thanks for tuning in to the Steve and Carolina show. I mean, the Caroline show. Steve Harden here. I don't know if I'm really reporting. I guess I am. I'm reporting live when I recorded it, live at Key West, Edisto Beach, over and out. Love you guys. Have a great week.
Well, thank you, Steve, for that live report. That was something.
The live report from Smathers Beach in
Beach.
Key West. All right, you guys have movie this afternoon. We have great courses tomorrow. Thank you, West,
Thank you for
being my
having me.
special co-host today. You guys have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.